All right, I've got a quick news break here, especially for my friends on Mounjaro who are in the UK. Big news on prices. Just announced by Eli Lilly, the manufacturer of Mounjaro. Eli Lilly is hiking the UK retail list price of Mounjaro by a staggering 170%. That's going live in September amid U.S. political pressure to shift drug cost abroad. Let's break it all down. Okay. So I imagine what it is the perspective of the United States is that other countries are getting better pricing than the United States. So, but it almost sounds like the response of Eli Lilly is not to drop the prices in the United States, but to raise the prices in the UK, which is not really what the US was going for. According to Reuters news service, the list price for private payers of the highest Mounjaro dose in the UK, we know that's 15 milligram, is rising from £122 to £330 per month, effective this September. Yeah, honestly, I'm reading this for the first time, so that is shocking to me. From £122 to £330 per month starting in September. That's a 170% increase. Importantly, those on the NHS won't be affected thanks to a separate deal protecting public access. So, if you want to read more on that, you can go to the Atlantic, go to Reuters. That's the source for that information. So good news for those who are getting Mounjaro through the NHS, but I know from experience in the 20,000 members of my Mounjaro support group on Facebook that there are a lot of people in the UK who are having to access Mounjaro privately. Let's see, here's Eli Lilly's explanation. Eli Lilly explained that it initially set a significantly lower price in the UK to speed NHS availability, but now is aligning with broader European pricing. A company spokesman said, "We are now aligning the list price more consistently." This follows U.S. administration pressure as part of Trump's most favored nation push to lower prices for Americans by raising them overseas. I see. So I guess the Trump strategy is if Eli Lilly can make more money overseas by raising prices, that will allow them to lower prices in the United States. And I am American, but just as an aside, not all Americans support the tariff approach here. I don't support this economic policy, so to all my UK friends, my personal apologies. Oh man, that's got to be stressful. Impact on patients and markets for privately paying patients. This price surge will hit hard. Over 1 million people in the UK currently pay out of pocket for these GLP-1 meds. That's according to the Financial Times and The Sun. Lilly reaffirmed that NHS patients who are advancing through a phased rollout, starting with the most urgent, and that's approximately 250,000 patients out of the 3.4 million that are eligible. I had no idea what the situation was in the UK. So there are 3.4 million people in the UK who meet eligibility for Mounjaro through the NHS, but right now Lilly can only supply 250,000 of them, or the NHS can only supply Mounjaro for 250,000 patients. So that explains to me why I do see so many people from the UK scrambling online trying to find something affordable, because this is a very expensive medication. So there will be 250,000 Mounjaro users who will not be affected, but there's going to be millions of people who are affected. Boy, I mean, honestly, now that I'm kind of processing this, I feel kind of heavy-hearted reading this. because I know if I'm in the U.S., but if I was in the UK, I would just be devastated. We're talking about like a car payment or more for your monthly to meet your monthly Mounjaro needs, which is essential for your health. This is not a cosmetic drug. This is to address essential health issues. It is a disease. It is not cosmetic, and it's essential. All the metabolic diseases are related to this. All right, I'm sorry, I'm ranting a little bit. Tariffs and global farmer strategy. This price shift is closely tied to broader economic policy. U.S. tariffs have been squeezing margins, spurring inflation, and fostering this dynamic where companies move costs to foreign markets. Trump's administration explicitly urged pharma to equalize pricing, easing stress for U.S. patients. So here we go. Take home and tips and summary. Private UK users of Mounjaro face a sharp cost increase from £122 to £330 per month. If you're paying privately, you may want to consult your provider about possible support programs, upcoming deals or discounts that could be available. I know that's in the US. I get a monthly coupon on my purchase. I wish I had better news, but I wanted to get some explanation out to you. I'm seeing people post in my Mounjaro support group about this, concerned, and I wish I had better news for you. Your concerns are valid, but as you source, continue to be careful. Make sure you've got good reviews. Make sure this is a credible source, a safe source. You can't compromise safety when it comes to your medications. Okay, I'll see you online.